Hello and welcome, this is Jonno0902. Today I'm going to be playing a bit of Democracy 3. Yeah, this is a political strategy simulation game. Now I have toyed with what country I want to play as. We've got a various selection here. We've got the United Kingdom, Big Mac Index, $3.39, or 32, sorry. Yeah, that's me being unable to read. Cannabis use for France is 4.7%. Well done, France. You're making headway. They're pretty much Roman Catholic, yeah. They give you a bunch of stats. Like, sausage consumption, £60, I think. I don't know that. Whatever. 60 IB per person per year. Beef consumption for the United States, 57.4 pounds per person, I think. Is that pounds? Yeah. I'm used to kilograms and stuff, so people in America, damn you. Why? Big Mac Index for Canada, $4.63, and yeah, pretty much the same for Australia. Okay, I think we're going to pick the country with the lowest Big Mac Index, because, and highest obesity rate, I think. Well, actually that goes to America, but, you know, other than America, I think we're going to pick the United Kingdom. Now, the Jehovah Party, I don't think that's an actual party, at least not in the UK. You know, we don't do that. Who should we pick? We'll fight against the Conservatives. And we will be... Actually, we'll just be our own party, because... then I don't offend anyone about what their party represents and whatever. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay, good. Term length, 4 years. I usually have it set to no limit, but I'm going to set it for 3 just to keep this sort of short. We're going to have a monarchy. We're going to have earthquakes and hurricanes. You don't really get them in the UK. We'll leave all these sliders the same because, well, I don't know what any of it means about other than difficulty, and 100% seems fine to me, right? That's just the way it is. Gerrymandering, what? Inventing the internet, yes, that's something politics did. Compiling misleading statistics and preparing sound bites, yes. This game does have a bit of humour in it, just a tiny bit. So, as we can see, crime's pretty bad, unemployment's bad, GDP is bad, health, it's still okay, but it's not good. Poverty, education, Okay, begin term in office. Right, so we're acting at a surplus, which is very nice. So the first thing we've got to look at, I think this is the right one. No, this is polls. Which one is? Yeah, the one with the dollar sign, of course. Okay, global economy is in a bit of a slump right now. Hopefully it's going to pick up and recover our GDP soon. That's homelessness. So, what policies do we have? Well, in terms of the economy, let's pick only the popular ones. Small business grants. Yes. Self-employed, yeah, they like us. GDP goes up, capitalists are happy, socialists not happy. Self-employed membership goes up, self-employed income, trade unionists, capitalist income goes up slightly. That should be nice. Let's have it sitting squarely at 6 billion. There we go. Apply changes. Okay, so that's going to cut into our surplus, but it doesn't show us that just yet. We have to wait until we click next turn to see that. The next thing we want to do is we want to put the alcohol tax up, because we want to cut that, and we want to put the smoking tax up because we want to cut that. It's bad for people. We don't actually have enough political capital. So you gain political capital by, well, assigning loyal members of your cabinet. She's really shit at her job, but she's very loyal. Conservatives and capitalists. Well, I'm fighting against the Conservatives, so somehow I don't think I'm going to make them happy. We'll keep her for now. You know, we don't want to waste political capital. He's pretty good. We want to keep him happy. Capitalist and ethnic minorities. Okay, you know what? Where is it? Law and order, maybe? That one's going to be nice. Yeah. That one's... everyone likes that. And we're now working at a deficit. So that 120 something just disappeared for some reason. That'll be fine though. Like, money in this game, you know. Effect stuff. Stop and search. This is an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. There are demands for police for the power to stop and search people on the street if they believe the individual may be guilty of a crime. Currently, our police cannot search someone without formally arresting them. And should have a notable impact on violent and street crime, especially if our citizens have nothing to hide, they have nothing to fear from this law. No. We are not going to... We're working at a minor budget deficit. That will fix itself. We've only got 9%. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, human rights don't like us. That's not a new thing. Self-employed are liking us. Poor don't like us. Apparently. Yeah, alcohol tax. Yeah, because poor people like, you know, drinking a bit, apparently, according to this game. So, small business grants, that's the one we introduced last time. We're working at a small deficit. You know what we want to get? We want to get... where is it? Tourism ad campaign, or a diplomatic service? Ad campaign, of course. We want to get more people coming into the country. That's always a nice thing, right? And what taxes come in? Hybrid cars initiative. Yeah. That should help. Which one was the one we wanted to upgrade? We still can't raise it. Damn it. Why? Road building. Some expansion or existing roads fixed or basic maintenance. Let's lower it to basic maintenance, please. Traffic congestion goes up, unemployment goes up slightly, motorists hate us, environmentalists love us. Yeah, car usage goes down a bit, but it's still going to be increasing for some reason. Essential maintenance. Basic maintenance. Where did we have it set? Okay, cost 6 billion. That's going to save us a couple of billion, and it will hopefully solve a bit of the climate. So we can't do anything else because we have no political power anymore. I'm running on a cold. Can you tell? Buying votes, inventing the internet. They like inventing the internet in this game. 14%, so we did well, apparently. Okay, our ambassador to the UN retires this year, and we need to name a successor as soon as possible. Much will be made of whether we appoint a hardliner who sticks up for the country, or someone with more able to compromise. As foreign leaders. Yeah, we want the one that can compromise. Small budget deficit. Why do they hate us? Human Rights Society. Okay. We need to lower racial tension. So how do we do that? Unemployment and poverty increase it. Maximum. Or just high. Let's put maximum in there, and hopefully this will help with human rights. Unemployment is annoyingly high. Uncompetitive economy. Okay. Should we change this to emphasis on creationism or emphasis on evolution? Evolution only. Yeah. Would love that. We can't raise it yet, which is a shame. Liberals hate us because of it. But that's fine. Making impossible promises. That's basically politics, isn't it? Like, superhero. Violent crime go down. 21% of the votes in the election, yay! Well, that's not really a cause to celebrate, but still. Is there anyone that hates us? Well, obviously quite a lot of people hate us, but there we go. No one's really directly opposed to us in the House at the moment. Okay, we wanted to emphasis on evolution. Racial tension is reduced, I think. So if we increase community policing, then hopefully that helps. Narcotics. What? Outlawed. Conservatives happy, liberals are not happy. Legalize cannabis, legalize LSD, legalize all drugs. Yeah, we want to decrease organised crime, I think. Maybe we do that later. What other policies do we have that we can introduce? Diplomatic service, import tariffs, no, that's bad. Welfare fraud department. Potential income. Yeah. We want it at maximum, and hopefully that will get us some money back. Lobbying ministers, inventing the internet. Limit the agencies. Budget surplus? Yes! We've done a good thing. We got 28% of the vote. That is good. When's the vote coming up? Okay, not for a way yet. So, religious and liberals are increasing. That's good. Abortion law. Life threatened. 2 doctors' approval. Conservatives will hate us, religious will hate us. Limited circumstances, I think, is where it's best put at the moment. That makes religious hate us. Technology backwater. Can we get rid of this? Science funding, creationism versus evolution. Final, it'll be at 0. So then we can start really decreasing it. We're going to increase science funding to 10 billion because that is always a nice thing to do. Intelligence services will go up to that. Do we still have enough to, no, we probably don't. No, we don't. That's fine. Converter meeting, yeah, no. Prisons, basic provision, some re-education. That'll decrease crime, decrease unemployment, conservative state employees, and liberal. You know what? I think it's worth it. We want to get people back into society. Setting up biased academic groups, inventing the internet. No! Okay, we need to start paying back our loan. 36% love us. Yeah. So we're good, doing good things. Yeah, security briefing. Yeah, that's bad. Is in recession, and this is having a negative effect on GDP. Right. How's our cabinet doing? Okay, welfare minister. I think we've got to fire her. So we want a welfare. Someone who loves welfare. She would be a bit more experienced. Actually, she's the demographic we're trying to tamper to. So we'll go with her. She might give us slightly less, but we can deal with that. Border controls. Okay. Biometric checks. Passport checks. I think we can leave it at that. No, we want to keep it at passport checks. We don't want just anyone coming in, but we want to, you know, keep the economy afloat. So the poor are starting to like us, capitalists hate us. Yeah, that's a lot of negative reasons. Gladly they don't make up too much of the, you know, total peoples. Shared textbooks, or do we want to increase it to 30 billion? and really get the economy going. Yeah, invest in the children of tomorrow. Misinforming the electorate, inventing the internet. Okay. No, why? Why? Stress epidemic. %38%. Supportive and adequate. So we're running at a massive deficit now. So we've got to start working to, what's this? Welfare Fraud Department. Right. Okay. Maternity leave. Why don't we have maternity leave? Of course, we want maternity leave. Let's leave it at full pay. So this will decrease productivity, but parents love it. Parents' income, parent membership, trade unionists. Let's apply that because that's something that I personally believe in. What else do we want? Well, the economy. Technology grants are actually really good. Let's just invest. It'll come back to us. I know it will. Ban same. No, allow it. Of course we want to allow it. 48% of the vote in the election. Yes! Seriously, how long are you gonna... Oh, that's not good. Okay, we need to, shit. Bus lanes. Do we want to increase that? Maybe? Yeah, let's increase it. We're basically the Labour Party, just spending money where the fuck we can. Technology grants are reducing unemployment, which is a really big reason why bad things are happening. So we want to get rid of that as soon as possible. So we've seen a slight dip. Our GDP needs to improve. Okay. Healthy eating campaign sounds probably good. Let's get public libraries and let's invest 3 billion because we can, and let's also get healthy eating campaign because that sounds very good, and we want to reduce obesity and all the other nasty stuff. Leave the law unchanged. People should be able to work if they want to work. Crime's gone down. We're going to get 50%, I think. The size of the Jonno0902 party is 94,569. Has more members than us. Okay, I think we just need to let... Ah, come on. Credit rating downgraded. 37. Ah, you assholes. The current size is... That went up, like, massively. Wow. Okay. Legalize it, of course. Well, we have 1 million members. 40% on the approval ratings. So we went up by 2% just by doing nothing. What else do we want to do? Okay. We've got a massive deficit. There was a party member that didn't like us. Trade unionists and farmers. Let's fire him and hire farmers conservatives. Let's fire her and public services. So religious capitalists, how do you still like us? We like the state employees and they want public services. So yeah, that's good. Where was the narcotics one? Outlawed or legalized cannabis. That's what we want. Actually, do we want to legalize LSD? Let's see what that does. Conservatives will hate us, parents will hate us. Let's just legalize cannabis. There we go. And that should be enough. Farmers and conservatives. If we extradite this man, there is a chance he will face the death penalty. We have no way of knowing if he will get a fair trial. We cannot be sure that he is right, and we cannot extradite. We will just say so of foreign governments. We need to see evidence of criminal activity before we send a man to his death. Yeah. Yes! The asthma epidemic is over. GDP going up, unemployment is going up, crime's going up, health is going down. What? 35% of the vote. Damn it. Well, at least we got rid of the asthma epidemic, because that was not nice. Our deficit is massive. God damn it. Middle income, yeah. Everyone hates the tobacco tax. Fine. Well, we never actually increased it, did we? Labour laws, that's what that is. Do we have farming subsidies? Agriculture subsidies. We want to kind of keep our minister here. So let's increase that by 2 billion. No, up to 10 billion. So farmers will love us. Farmer membership will go up. Farmers' income will go up. unemployment goes down, capitalists go down, food price goes down, health decreases, increases, decreases. Okay, you know what, let's do that. Foreign aid. No, we'll leave that where it is. What else do we want to do? What policies can we enact? Enterprise investment scheme? Enterprise investment scheme. Popular with everyone. Let's him, you know, do that. Highway collapses. Wow. 35% want to vote for us. That's good. So it's holding steady. No, let's revert. We want to save as much money as we can there. We're up to 1,000 billion in debt. Yeah. Interesting. Farmers and conservatives. Okay, we're gonna fire her. Farmers and liberal. That sounds like a good match. Have we increased the petrol tax? We can't increase the petrol tax, but there you go. Public services, law and order, tax. Yeah, let's do that. Self-employed membership. Capitalists will hate us. GDP will go down slightly. Car usage will go down. Environmentalists and socialists will be happy. Yeah, let's go up to 55%. We don't want to affect the GDP too much, and it probably won't. Yeah. Let's do that. And what else can we do? We can do welfare, disability, rent controls, food stamps. Yes, we want to decrease poverty. Yes, we want to make the poor happy. That is always a good thing. Credit rating downgraded. Fuck you. 48% want to vote for us. We have 3 million members. Let's let it roll out. We don't want to introduce too much more stuff. Situation has now ended. Street gangs. Yes, 66% of the electorate. Reform security service, of course. Supportive and loyal. Yep, we've got no more street gangs. Let's let another one run. We're gonna get 65% at the moment. 70%. Vigilante mobs has ended. Immigration scandal. We got 70% so far. That's good. Okay, so we've ended a lot of stuff now. We start the count. Come on. Yeah, we're pulling way ahead. Yes. We got 47%, so... We only got 63% turnout. Capitalists almost entirely voted for them. Tobacco usage went up. Fuck you. Traffic congestion went up, yeah. Car usage went down slightly. Rail usage went up. Alright. No, prevent the drilling. We must protect the environment. Crusaders of the Lord. Why the oh yeah, because we've persecuted religious people. Security service? Help? We really want to work on our deficit now. Ghettos? Why? No. What's causing that? Immigration's causing that, and that's decreasing immigration. So how do we reduce racial tension then? Unemployment, poverty, and foreign relations are all increasing racial tension. Or apparently it's not. Tourism is going to increase soon, so yeah. God, this game is complicated. What do we want to do? Alcohol law. Minimum age of 18? 21. There we go. Face recognition. Yep. Prisons are already doing. Seen as a fundamental human right by many liberals. Universal? Yes. Of course. We want to protect human rights everywhere. Should not be spied on, monitored. Of course. 78% of the votes. Yep. So we have a 22 billion deficit. But that is slowly going down, so I think we just let it tick another turn. Yeah. Technology backwater is over. Market meltdown. Oh, you bastards. 78%, pause report. Yep. Look at that, our deficit was cut in half. That technology backwater was killing us. 25%. There you go. That'll solve some of our deficits, surely. Speed limits. No change. 83% of the vote. Yes, we're doing well. The deficit actually went up. I'm guessing that's because of the global economy, right? What? Global economy went up. So, okay, I can't blame that on the global economy. That was probably the corporate tax. High earnings increases uncompetitive economy. Right, okay then. Crusaders of the Lord, membership 31. Mandatory microchip implant. Ooh, that would be nice. Security effectiveness poor. Should we get ID cards? Gambling. Organized crime goes up massively. Oh. Oh, damn it. Everyone loves gambling, apparently. Organized crime increases massively, though. I really want to cancel this policy now. Let's keep it there. So where is that now? Gambling. Should make people happy. And then maybe we can tax gambling? Public tax returns. All details. And what the fuck? Alcohol awareness campaign. Let's go. Young people and capitalists. No. Okay, let's have a look. That would be very popular. Consumer rights, there we go. Oh, 39 million, of course. There's way more expensive things than that. Oh, you... No! Food Standards Agency. Let's increase that, please. Okay, that agricultural subsidies. Let's scale it back to just 6 billion. Please. Because it's really affecting the health of people. Chancellor resigns. Minister for Tax. She is brilliant, and we want to keep her. Crime is really low, health is increasing, unemployment's increasing, which is bad, GDP is increasing, which is good. Oh, come on. You like me. Labour laws. Pro-employer. Pro-union. There we go. We've got a surplus. Credit rating upgraded. That's the first time that's ever happened to us. That's good. I think. We've got a massive surplus, so we probably don't need to change anything. Refugee crisis. That's fine. We can deal with that. Calculating unknown unknowns. Yes. Ghetto. Situation now ended. Credit rating upgraded. Polls report 87%. We've got 22 million in our party. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Pretty well. We've got a surplus of 53 billion. Posturing on foreign policy, inventing the internet. No, we do not want you to do that. Where was he? This guy, trade unionists and socialists. So, socialists love us, but trade unionists don't. Okay, so state schools. we now have the ability to do that. Private healthcare. Well, state healthcare is something we really like, so we'll do that. And hopefully that will save us from losing a miniature. Yeah, credit rate upgraded. 84% of votes, 24 million. Yeah, we're gonna go into our third. Hopefully, anyway. Yep, let's just work on our deficit. On our, and fracking? No, that's terrible. Situation now ended. Alcohol abuse. Yes. Yep. Upgraded again. So I think it's just time that we let our socialists love us, right? And trade unionists are really, you know, let's do that, and ban private education. Private education sounds like something we want to do. There we go. So trade unionists should be more. So private schools will go away in a second. Situation now ended. Set quotas for employment of ethnic and other minorities by large corporation government institutes. This will put pressure on companies to give higher priorities to children and others on the basis of their race, sex, or age. In economic terms, it makes no sense for people below or above a certain age to be rendered unemployable. Also, in human rights terms, this is a much-needed compensation for years of discrimination in the workplace against ethnic women. Pass the law. Why the hell not? 92% of the vote. Yeah, we're going to pass with flying colours. Come on, trade unionists. Yeah. Oh dear. Those poor people. The Conservatives are not doing well. Royal scandal? Support the monarchy. Why the hell not? So we're heading into our third year. The last, unfortunately. And, immigration scandal? No, why? Security briefing. Report growing concern of a relative. The Crusaders of the Lord. Okay. Religious membership is gone, but they still hate us. So this is going to be my last year in office no matter what. So, what we're going to try and do is reduce our debt and get in some good laws. Like, none of that. Diplomatic service might be nice. Children, we can ensure more parents return to the workforce after having children, and therefore benefit the economy. Those two we want to get past. Let's give them 10 billion. And then we want disability benefits. There we go. Okay. Egalitarian in society. The understanding of different backgrounds better and better these days. Due to cultural exchanges and education, people are now treating each other equally, blurring and even erasing the lines between different races, genders, and beliefs. Living in such a society makes people very happy and less likely to cause harm to others. Quality education effects. Everyone loves me. Mysterious scandals. Wow, okay. Everyone loves me. Yay. What do we want to do? Free eye test. Why the hell not? Sometimes it's not how much the economy is growing, but how steadily it ticks along. Yeah, you might want to fix that. That makes all the difference. Congratulations on overseeing such stability. Yay. Cyclones? What? Average temperature. We can't affect the year, but we can affect this. Okay, pollution controls. Making impossible promises. That's pretty much all of politics, isn't it? Budget balancer. Okay. With prudence and economic ability, you have managed to keep the country's finances in the black for 5 whole years. Congratulations. Yay! We have 47 million in our party. Oh dear. GM food proposal. Yeah, let's ban it. Because we don't know enough about it. And it could hurt people in the future. Torture, deportation. Police officers have arrested a conman who is staying in our country illegally. Under normal circumstances, he would be eligible to be deported back to his country of origin. The man claims that if sent back to his homeland, it is likely he will be tortured by the government. Yeah, I think we deport him. Because, well, he's a con artist. And, yeah. Deep recession. Poverty under control. Yay! Budget deficit. Damn it. Why? We were doing so well. Trade unionists are sort of loving us. Bam. There we go. Trade unionists should be happy now. Ban tracking, of course. We don't want people being spied on. Deficit of 3 billion. Good. Media backlash. That I expected. 90% of voters still. We're just about to reach 50 million supporters. We have all the political capital in the world, and I have no idea what to do with it. What other policies can we introduce? Let's just do all the policies. Airline tax. Yes. We want to do that, and we want to... what was the other one? Luxury goods tax. Yeah, let's have a 24 billion per quarter. That should, you know, fund education for us. Factory farming, raw. Set tougher standards. Cabinet report. The loyalty of your ministers can be best described as fanatical, and their effectiveness is very good. Battenberg Group. What the hell? Oh, that's capitalists, isn't it? Okay, we've got a nice surplus now, and we can start working on our... So, work on our debt. Retire in glory. Elder statesman, you have now returned to power by the people so many times we are starting to wonder if it's worth putting anyone else's name on the ballot papers. Nice work. Well, that was interesting. I didn't expect it to go that well, to be honest. We created a semi-utopia where the economy was always good, and yeah, where people had lots of civil liberties. So with that, peace out. That's all.